The story of Lars Mittank is often described as the most unsettling disappearance in modern Europe. A young, healthy man, traveling with friends to enjoy summer vacation, suddenly plunging into a state of absolute fear and running as if he were being chased by something no one else could see. What happened to him remains one of the greatest enigmas ever caught by security cameras. This is a case that goes beyond curiosity. It penetrates the psychological depths of what fear can do to a human being. And unlike myths, legends, or fictional stories, everything you are about to hear actually happened. Every recorded moment, every sudden change in behavior, and every decision he made created a trail that still guides us through a labyrinth of unanswered questions. Lars traveled with a group of friends to Bulgaria in 2014. They were enjoying warm days, crowded beaches, and a festive atmosphere typical of tourists who just want to relax and have fun. For all purposes, he was just another young man on vacation, laughing, drinking, talking, and enjoying everything the trip had to offer. But one night changed everything. A disagreement at a bar escalated into a fight. Lars was hit in the head and suffered an ear injury. On the surface, nothing extremely serious. He went to a doctor, received medication, and was told to avoid flying until the injury healed. His friends went back home, and Lars stayed behind to recover. From this moment on, something changed drastically. Messages he sent to his mother revealed a completely different tone from the relaxed young man who had traveled. He said he was being followed. He said men were trying to hurt him. He felt watched, exposed, vulnerable to a threat nobody else noticed. The hotel staff reported strange behavior. He seemed alarmed, checked hallways before entering his room, changed rooms without explanation, and avoided anyone who got too close. It was as if his body was responding to real terror, even though there was no sign of any real threat around him. The situation escalated when, during the night, Lars ran out of the hotel with no explanation. Hours later, he sent new messages saying people were trying to force him to take medications he believed were dangerous. This combination of extreme fear, mental confusion, and a sense of being hunted is one of the most disturbing parts of this case. He did not seem just worried, he seemed desperate, and it appeared as though he were trapped between the urge to flee and the inability to explain what was happening. In the morning, Lars finally decided to try returning home. He went to the airport and went through a medical check to confirm whether he could fly. The doctor said that although he seemed anxious, he was coherent and able to travel normally. Nothing indicated intoxication or severe psychological disturbance, yet something in his expression was not right. It was as if an internal alarm had been triggered and could not be turned off. And before we continue, leave a comment telling what you would do if you were sitting in an airport and suddenly felt that something around you was deeply wrong. And make sure to subscribe, because it helps bring more real stories like this one. After the medical consultation, Lars entered the waiting area. The images recorded there would soon become world famous. He sat down, looked around, checked his phone, and lifted his head repeatedly as if he were hearing something distant. Then, at one specific moment, he received or looked at a notification. Everything changed instantly. His eyes widened. His breathing accelerated. He stood up abruptly in such a sudden movement that it startled nearby passengers, and without a second of hesitation he began to run. It was not a normal run. It was a complete flight, a desperate sprint, instinctive, as if the only way to survive was to put as much distance as possible between him and something no one else could perceive. Cameras captured his path as he sprinted through corridors, automatic doors, across the parking lot, and finally into a wooded area behind the airport. And at that exact point where the recording ends, reality also dissolves. Lars disappears into the trees and is never seen again. No clothes, no personal items, no trace of where he might have gone. Searches mobilized volunteers, police officers, dogs, drones, and helicopters. But everything ended the same way, in complete silence. The idea of someone vanishing in broad daylight, in a busy area filled with cameras, is unsettling beyond words. Theories began to spread. One explanation suggests that Lars suffered a severe psychological break caused by the physical trauma, fear, and stress from the fight. Another proposes that he was genuinely being followed by criminals involved in the earlier conflict, but there is no evidence of this. Others speculate the combination of medication and injury could have caused extreme behavioral changes. And of course, there are the darker theories, which claim he was running from something we cannot understand, something that never appeared in the recordings but was absolutely real for him. The last phone call or notification he received at the airport remains one of the most mysterious elements. No one knows who contacted him or what was said. That moment might hold the key to understanding everything that followed. Without that information, the case remains suspended in a void where every detail feels too important to ignore, yet none of them reveal a complete answer. The legacy of this case is undeniably haunting. The images of Lars running in absolute terror are unforgettable, showing something deeply human, the instinct to flee from danger. Something terrified that young man, something trapped inside his mind, or something very close to him that nobody else could detect. And before we reach the end, comment below which theory you believe is more plausible. Your opinion might help shape new interpretations of this mystery. And if you are not subscribed yet, do it now to receive more investigations like this one. Lars's case remains unsolved. He vanished in the middle of his own panic, leaving behind only questions that grow deeper with time. Perhaps one day a real clue will appear, perhaps a witness will come forward, or perhaps this will remain one of Europe's greatest enigmas. Thank you for watching and for being part of this investigation. Do not forget to like the video, share your theory, and subscribe for more real and dark mysteries like this one.